It is an era of turbulence, a time of uncertainty. The world is changing. Kingdoms emerge and prepare for war. Welcome to Fantasia.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Cloutos, and welcome back to Fantasia. It is chapter 49. Wow, we are almost at 50. So check it out. Last time we did this. We built the stable. This is like the king's private stable, right? And I like it. It's simple. It's simple. It gets the job done. We have this here, and we also started this in the last episode, which I kind of want to see if maybe we can finish this today. This is the blacksmith. It's a bit of a tricky one because it's all diagonally and stuff, but I think we can make it work. But I'm walking around here, and I'm noticing the keep here, and it's been a while since I've done any on the exterior of the keep. We've done a lot on the inside. We have floors laid out and floor plans for, I think we have this floor. This is like the main floor. And did we do this one? No, we didn't. This is where we left off. Okay. But, so we have this floor here done. And then the floor below it is done. And then the dungeon below that is done. I'm not going to go through it now. If you want to see it, go back a couple episodes. Today... I'm really wanting to do something on the outside of the keep because it's very flat on top, and I'm not really getting the scale that I want out of it. And well, that's because the way I decided to build this is one level at a time, right? So I'm going to build this level, then I'm going to build this level, and then this level, and then this level. But and it would just get higher as the episodes go on. But I don't want to do that anymore. I kind of changed my mind. What I want to do now is I want to get the towers in. At least some of the towers. Because I want the reference. I want to see the scale of this thing when I'm walking around here, right? So I'm not going to do the entire castle, but I do want to at least get the towers put in. And what that means for here, like in this corner, for example, this wall is going to have to come out. So if we take, where is it? It's 5 here, and then 2, 1, 2, and then, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the thing. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And then it'll be like that, right? And so that's our circular tower. So I'm gonna have to bring these walls down like this, all the way down, and they're gonna have to go down. Oh, I already have a wall there. Okay, that's good. That's good. That helps. Wait, what does I get on? There we go. Grumble, grumble. So I'm gonna have to bring this wall down here, and then same thing with this one here. Also, I'm going to need to complete this circular wall here. Maybe it's not necessary. I don't know. I'm going to have a wall up here on the top, but maybe on the inside, we could sort of punch it out. But I want it to be structurally sound. So like if there's weight on it, like stone, a massive stone wall that goes up to build height, it's going to need some support down here. I don't want to like cheat my way around this castle. I want it to be structurally sound and historically accurate. Although historical castles wouldn't have been built as tall, I'm going for sort of a fantasy scale. But as far as like the design and function of the castle from a defensive standpoint and a practical standpoint, I'm trying to make that historically accurate. So, yeah. So I'm gonna get cracking on this. Get these towers put up. See what sort of roof I can come up with, and yeah, I'll be back in just a second. All right, guys, check it out. See, now we can see the castle, the towers of the castle, stretching all the way up to the sky, and that's that's build height right there. That's that's it. So that's as high as it's gonna get. I'm stuck on a thing. Yeah. So that's sort of what I'm going for, and I want you to be able to see it. Like, I want the keep to be noticeable from everywhere. Like there, we can see it poking through right there. Right, so it kind of grabs your eye a little bit. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted you to be able to see those towers. So we had to build them. Doing it a little out of order, but that's okay. See, there they are again, poking through. Yeah. So let's get up there and we'll take a look close up. But I just want to go through this Zwinger here and look at it from all these angles. Look at that. Look at that. Now it's a little weird because right now it just looks like 4 towers. Because I don't have the walls going up yet. These walls are going to be taller, right? And there's going to be like roofs and stuff like that. Right now, these these towers are very, very isolated looking. But that will be remedied when I build the rest of the... Oh, God. Stop calling me. I gotta turn my ringer off before I record. Ugh. Okay. So, yeah. There they are. I was sort of playing with a crenellation design on this one. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. This is without any kind of crenellations. I say crenellations, but really these are like the, what do you call them? The corbels. And they're elongated corbels going all the way down. Okay? I don't know if I want to do that, but let's fly up there, way up there, and I'll show you guys this roof. These were very, very difficult to build. I wanted them to be perfect, right? And I think I did a pretty good job making them perfect. But yeah, so here are the crenellations. Now down there on the wall, they're all made of the stone brick. Up here in these towers, I think I'm going to go with a cobblestone, and then the stone brick stairs. And just for a little bit of texture variation, I kind of like it. But I don't like that this sticks out by 2 and it goes down that far. That kind of, I don't know, kind of on the fence about it. But yeah, check out this roof, huh? Look at that. Look at that. It's perfect. It's round everywhere you go. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. And yeah, the reason why historical castles would have these pointy roofs, mainly, especially in the north, and I mentioned this in the last video, is because whenever it would snow, they wouldn't want snow to accumulate up there and pile up, you know, and possibly collapse the roof over time, you know? So they would have these pointed roofs so that the snow would just sort of fall off the edge there. So yeah, so we got the 4 towers, and this is all still bare back here. I didn't do anything with the walls yet, but I'm going to. I think I'm going to play around with that here in a little bit. But now the entrance, that looks much more epic now. It's not just flat and it doesn't just stop, it goes all the way up now. And that's sort of the epicness that I want to go for on it. I don't like this little gap, so I mean that's gonna get fixed when I do the rest of the walls. So I like it so far. Still on the fence about those. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more work done, play around with it, put on some music, and just sort of zone out a little bit, do a little building, and I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, guys, check it out. Are you ready? Ready? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Those crenellations around the towers make a huge difference, don't they? I brought the wall up here. I added some crenellations there as well. Little roof up there. There's gonna be a little bit back there. And up here, in between here, I'm kind of imagining like a big, giant window behind these 2 towers back there. I think that would be really cool. And I think that's about as high as that's going to go. And then we have our donjon right here. And then the other donjon back here, which I also added crenellations under. And again, more crenellations on this wall, right? This, I still don't like this boxy shape here. But maybe when I go back and I make these walls look better, because right now, keep in mind, this is still just shapes, right? Like, I'm gonna go through all these walls and like, you know, decorate them and make them look way cooler than this. They're very plain. But I think once I do that, maybe that square shape will kind of, it'll kind of remedy that a little bit, you know? I didn't do crenellations over here on this side because I'm not quite exactly sure what I want to do back here. I might have a bit of a jetty out so I can have a larger floor up here, right? I think I might do something like that. Maybe some kind of a balcony out here might be cool. You know, like a long balcony right here where you can just overlook the land below. I think that'd be cool. So yeah, didn't do anything on the inside, but I like it. I think it's coming along nicely. This is what this little area is, and I'll probably do like a little roof type thing around all of the crenellations over on that side. I'll do something like this over there as well. We might have like a dormer window right here, sticking out of the roof at some point. I don't know. I still have a lot to play around with. I didn't get as much done on this as I wanted to because, well, I had to do something. All right. I want you to look at this. Okay. Okay. See, these are all my textures. Every texture you're seeing here is mine, with the exception of that bell, and the banners, and the lantern. But all the blocky textures, right? So these barrels, I got to do something with these barrels, and these hay bales. They're driving me nuts because they're default, and I don't like them. Also, I'm looking at my grass, and I made this grass kind of quickly, just because I wanted something that wasn't default. So I just quickly sort of, you know, threw this together on a whim. You know, I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. Not really happy with it, so got to do something about that as well. And I did. Okay, I did. So I'm gonna leave it right here. Check this out. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look how rich it is now. Look at that nice rich green color. Oh, it's nice. And the grass, it blows in the wind. See that? See that? Oh, I love it. That's so cool. I recently discovered the wonder that is color maps. So I went and I changed the color map for this area, which is a plains biome and a forest biome. So it's kind of both biomes. There's a little bit of forest biome right here, but this is plains, and then it's mostly plains, but there's little patches of forest biome in it as well. It might be just a little bit too dark, but you know, even still, I like it so much better than what it was before. The default color map just was very bland kind of green. You know, I want that deeper, darker, more vibrant green, right? I like it. I think it came out nicely. I didn't do animations on the tall grass yet. By the way, this is new tall grass. If you saw the old tall grass before, yeah, I changed it. I didn't like the way it was shaped. Oh, check out my barrels. The barrels look awesome. I like them. It's a basic wood texture with some metal banding around it to hold it together. We got this lid that kind of looks like a smiley face, but that's okay. It works. And hay bales. Look at that. Doesn't that look like hay? It totally looks like straw. I love the way those came out. And by the way, I'm recording this clip after the previous clip, and before the clip you're about to see, because I went over the grass and stuff, and I totally forgot to mention this stuff. So this is a brief little interlude here. I forgot to show these to you guys, but that's what they look like. Okay, back to your normally scheduled clip on the thing. Yeah, okay. I'm stupid. You know what really helps doing these? I'll tell you what. So I use a touch screen and a stylus when I do my textures, right? But it's really difficult because my touch screen will pick up the side of my hand and not necessarily the stylus all the time. So it's kind of a pain to do, and I have to be very careful. I have to hold my hand at a funky angle, you know, but I like to rest my hand on the screen, you know, when I'm painting stuff. So I recently went out and I bought an artist glove, a digital artist glove. And man, that thing is awesome. It makes it so much easier to do textures. And I was able to do these in about half the time that it took me to do the previous ones that I had, which I just sort of whipped together, right? So yeah, I went and did these, and I really like the way they're shaped. I need to animate them so that they blow in the wind along with the rest of the grass, but man, that's so cool. Oh, I love it. The place really comes to life now. So I think what I'm gonna do for the next texture pack update, notice I have this little flower here, right? The reason I have the flower is because I'm gonna do that one. And all the flowers, really. I think the next texture pack update that I do is going to be sort of the grass, flower, foliage. Oh, foliage. It'll be like the foliage update, right? So it'll have this new grass, right? I'm gonna try to do all the flowers, not just these, but all the flowers. I'm gonna do vines. I'm gonna get all my leaves done finally. And now that I have this glove and it's easier to use the stylus on my touchscreen, I'm having so much fun. This was so much fun to do, doing these textures. So, and by the way, if you want to use my texture pack, it's still in development and it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. So it's available on Patreon. There's a link in the description below if you're interested in that. However, when it is done, I will release it for free. But for now, it's just a Patreon only, for like sort of the in development version of the pack, and I keep my patrons updated regularly. Whenever I make updates, they get the updates right away. So, yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. It's a little bit shorter than I wanted it to be, but I spent so much time on the color map and the textures. I know I said I did them quickly, but this is 5 different grass textures that are in here. Well, technically 5, but some of them are duplicated to be animated, right? So the animation that actually took a while, but yeah. So I spent a lot of time on that, and not as much time building as I wanted to. But I really like the way the castle. Look at that! Look, he's peeking through. The tower's peeking through. Hi, I see you there. I see you. Anyway, that's it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate it a whole lot. It really helps out my channel. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you guys in the next chapter of Fantasia. And until that time, be excellent to each other. And farewell.